Hey guys!
Hey guys.
Anyone here? Alright,
Nope.
boom. So here with Vu,
Yep.
2010 national champion. And pretty much, I've made a video about this, pretty much, boom, you can check that out there, how to tune a yo-yo. But I've realized that I'm not very good at it. Because I went down to Werrd HQ the other day and I've actually seen what all the yo-yos go through. So Vui here is one of the master tuners, I guess. Nothing goes past Werrd.
Tester.
Yeah, nothing goes past Werrd unless it goes through him, and trust me, that's pretty difficult.
A few of them get through me.
A few of them get through.
And big boss dudes as well.
And you're gonna learn from the expert on how to tune a yo-yo. So yeah, alright, Vui, how do you do it?
Alright, here. So we've got a RNE JP 2012 here. That was Brandon's.
Yeah.
And you can see it's pretty beat up. It's like dinged up. Once upon a time it was smooth.
Once upon a time.
And I'm gonna try to get it smooth today. I'll give it a throw. If you see that, you can probably see it vibe and pulsate on the camera.
Yeah. That's probably, my bad, guys. Don't ding your ears. Okay, ding your ears, but
Don't drop them.
don't drop
No,
your
you try not to.
Yeah.
Things give the yo character. But as you see here, this is the 2000 JPX basically.
JPX,
And
new
it's-
boy in town.
Yeah, new boy in town. One of these guys. Get out, yo expert. But yeah, this is probably one of the smoothest yo's that I've got in front of me right now. These two. But what we're gonna do is try to get this yo-yo play as smooth as one of these yo-yos here.
Okay, so how do you do it?
Alright, so first I'm just going to unscrew it. What I do is, first thing I tried is switch out a bearing.
So you actually change the bearing inside the yo-yo.
I change the bearing inside the yo. If the yo is not playing how smooth you want it to, or once upon a time it was smooth.
Yeah.
I've got a tube of just random bearings here. Get a remover, remove the bearing, get the bearing off.
Yeah.
First thing I do is change the bearing. That's just me, but you can change the axle first or whatever.
So you don't just flip the bearing, you actually have to change it.
You can try flip it first, but I know you said this yo is been pretty bad with this bearing. So
Yeah,
this bearing might be just a bad luck bearing, but I'm gonna change it to, at the moment I'm gonna change it to a like a CT here. This one does it with a groove.
So it's kind of like a Werrd center track.
Yeah, it's like a Werrd center track, yeah. And I'm gonna scroll back together. Scroll back together carefully. I'm gonna put the string back on it and basically give it a throw. Already with a different bearing, the yo is kind of more smooth already. You see, it's not as pulsating.
Okay.
I can get it better. Screw it again. Get the bearing back out.
Yeah, it's pretty tight on that axle.
Some yo-yos but some bearing places tighter than others, so give it time. Don't destroy your bearing seat.
Yeah.
So now it's sitting in like this. I'm just gonna flip it now. Flip the bearing.
Flip it over.
It's a normal flip bearing, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty tight.
Again, this is just tuning up the yo-yo so it runs smoothly as possible. So is that better or worse? Or?
About the same as before.
Okay, well.
Not happy with that. So, safety. If your axle is upside down and the Allen keyhole, the hole for it, is upside down and your Allen key can't fit into it, safely get yourself a pair of pliers and grip it just gently enough and then just twist it slowly. Get it out.
Yeah, that being said, if it's really tight and you're with a pair of pliers, you can thread your axle,
Yeah.
so be careful.
So be careful. If it's too tight and you keep gripping it and it twists but doesn't come out, you're gonna destroy your thread and your axle is gonna be gone. So be careful.
And that'll make your yo-yo even worse.
That won't even screw back together. So your yo-yo will just not go back together at all.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing now is gonna screw it back. But I'm gonna screw it back, say the other side, but the Allen hole on the outside as well. So I'm gonna put it back in, screw it up.
And are you gonna screw it tightly or just so it floats?
I'm gonna do it till it floats a little bit.
Just floats a little bit.
Yeah, it all depends, but this is a shorter axle, so I'm going to do it so it floats.
Okay.
And I'll put it back together, do it up just tightly enough. And basically give it another throw. Just repeat the process. Oh, it's better. It's a lot better. It's a lot better, but it's still not what I would say smooth, butter smooth.
Yeah. That being said, this yo-yo has been through a lot.
It has been through a lot. You never know, it could never be as smooth as what you bought it as.
Yeah.
But
2 years.
it's 2 years, yeah. So it's simple as changing the bearing already made it better and more playable and less noticeable on the string. So now I'm gonna try screwing the axle back, but on the original half it was, but also with the Allen keyhole facing towards the outside. Repeat the process. That's all you can do. Just mess around with it, tinker with it.
So it's not really like a definite process.
It's not a definite process. It's just changing it. There could be a million different ways this yo can get together. Like millimeters difference. So different bearing, different axle. It's the same. It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
See,
don't do that.
That's the stuff.
Don't do that.
That doesn't make it smooth.
Don't do that. No. I'm gonna say this. Let's try a new bearing. I've given up this.
Alright, so we've decided that it's not really gonna get that much smoother, I guess. So we're gonna try.
Best you can do. Yeah, best you can do is try a different bearing. Let's try one lucky last one.
You want to try a flat bearing this time?
Let's try a flat bearing.
Alright. Yeah, I don't really recommend using flat bearings these days. They're not really the best bearing, but hey, this is just for the sake of smoothness, right? So
if all your little kids there love the smoothness, do it.
Flat bearings are great. I mean, they spin right. It's just when it comes to like the complex tricks, they're not as efficient as concaves or center tracks.
Yeah. Repeat the process.
So this is pretty tedious work.
Just for a smooth yo-yo.
How's that?
No pulse. See?
So
it's pretty smooth.
Did we get something?
We got something.
Alright. So yeah, the way Werrd does it is that they put their fingernail just there, right, and then they grade the yo out of 10, right? So what happens is sometimes yo-yos are 8 out of 10, sometimes they're 9 out of 10. Werrd doesn't actually release any unless they're ones.
Depending on like 8 or 9 or 9 or 10.
8 or 9.
We try to pass for the 9.
Yeah.
I'd say this one is about I'm not sure. Just 7.5, almost pass.
7.5. And that's 2 years of play.
2 years of play. Bunch of dings.
All those my bad. As I said, I'm not really too fussed when I ding my yo-yo.
It looks like you played 5A with this, man.
Huh?
It looks like you played 5A with this.
Maybe.
It is playing a lot smoother.
So yeah, there you have it, guys.
Yeah.
How to tune a yo-yo.
Just make sure that your yo-yo is in good condition. Make sure before you do it, make sure your bearing seats aren't all caved in or threaded or your axle is still in good condition. If not, if it's still not smooth, then I'm sorry, your yo-yo might just be permanently vibry or wobbly. So
yeah, well, okay, I guess that's. I mean, it's kind of natural. I mean, yo-yos are meant to be played with. Don't be too bummed out when your yo-yos are dings because.
Don't be too angry that if you get a yo-yo from a company, respected one or not, don't be too bummed out that it's vibey. People have different standards, different quality controls. It's all how they do it. So.
But I'd say Werrd's one of the highest.
Yeah, pretty good. I'd seem to be pretty hard on testing yo-yos. So
yeah. I mean, I went down there for a day and I thought it'd be fun. Awesome. Around yo-yos, you're assembling yo-yos, but the standard that these guys were putting it at, we had to throw away a lot of yo-yos.
We had to not pass a lot of yo-yos. You get maybe some runs you'd get all 10 of them all pass. Some runs you might get 1 out of 10 different yo-yos, and you didn't get the 9 of them. You gotta scrap them.
Yeah.
50% of them or not. Bad luck. But
yeah, I guess
we can't let players receive bad yo-yos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's really that. So yeah, this is with Vuho. If you want to check out more vids from him, click there. I'll link you to his channel. And I think we were working on a new video today, actually.
Yep, we've got a new video, guys. So
yeah, we've got a new video coming up. So if you haven't seen our first one already, that was Vu squared.
Vu squared, yep.
Or Vu to the power of 2.
Vu to the power of 2. But check that out on the
Werrd page.
Yep.
But yeah, we're working on a short one, I guess.
Yeah, we're working on a cool short one. We've headed out to a new little cafe, so it's cool.
All right, awesome.
All right,
so
watch this space.
Yeah, see you guys next time.